Dr. Dakshinamurti. It is a pleasure for me to be here this afternoon to welcome you for this launch of Parvin Shere's book of poetry and paintings. I'd just like to share with you how pleased I am to see this audience here this afternoon, just to give you a sense of what happens in an art gallery, because before we set up for this function, we had another book launch of an art historian who had been associated with the art gallery at the same time as there was a concert of classical music in the auditorium. So to me, the fact that an art gallery, like the Winnipeg Art Gallery, can be a place where we display art, but where we can celebrate culture in all its myriad forms, to me is a wonderful sign. And to see these wonderful colors and investments in costumes and musicians here this afternoon celebrating the poetry of Parvin Shere, I think is a wonderful occasion. So please enjoy your evening. And I keep saying this to every audience that comes to the Winnipeg Art Gallery. Please keep coming back because we love to see you here. Enjoy your afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're very happy to have you all here today. This was a very special event brought together by some very special people to commemorate a wonderful event, the launch of an important book of poetry and paintings by a very gifted artist. And we hope to be able to share a little bit of this culture with you in a combination of poetry, paintings, music, and dance. Thank you all for coming very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Parvin Shere's Kirchian, Fragments.
My latest poem regarding the tragic event, earthquake. न जाने क्या हुआ है, न जाने क्या हुआ है, कौन सा दुख है, तू इतनी मुज़महिल क्यों है, अचानक क्या हुआ, आँखों से तेरी सैले खून जारी हुआ ऐसे, बहा कर ले गया सब कुछ, बचा कुछ भी नहीं, तुग़यानियों में गर्क होकर रह गई बस्ती, तू इतनी मुस्तरिब क्यों है, तड़पती लड़खड़ाती पै बपै मादूम सी होती हुई हस्ती, ये कैसा सानेहा करबो बला का वादियों में है, ये तेरे सीने से चिपके हुए बच्चे, कभी जो गोद में तेरी बहुत महफूज रहते थे, सिमट कर तेरे आंचल में चहकते खिलखिलाते थे, अजब सकते में हैं मजरूह तन बेआसरा टूटे पड़े हैं माँ, इन्हें क्यों भूल बैठी है, इन्हीं बच्चों ने फूलों से सजाया था तेरा आंचल, जो खुशबू से मुअत्तर था, वहाँ अब खून की बू है, घरांदे जो बनाए थे मकाबिर बन गए उनके, तुझे जिस गम ने पागल कर दिया उस गम की आखिर इंतहा क्या है, तू कब तक इस तरह मुस्तर रहेगी माँ, तेरे बच्चे यूं ही सहमे रहेंगे कब तलक आखिर, दुआएं बेअसर क्यों हैं, बता कुछ तो मेरी माँ, मेरी धरती माँ।
Such grief? Why are you in such agony? When you shed tears, you cried in earnest, like an ocean of tears, washing everything away. Nothing left. A body of people, vanished. Why so discomposed? Children cling to your bosom for strength. Your lap was the safe haven, free from danger, full of joy and laughter. Absence in silence, rest forever. Children who once beautified your nest with flowers, the sweetness of their fragrance replaced by the smell of blood. Sandboxes becoming graveyards. Oh, Mother, how long will you grieve? For how long will your children be uneasy? Prayer doesn't help. Oh, Mother, say something. Oh, Mother Earth. In this moment of waiting, the fragments of my heart hold on to hope, awaiting rebirth. I falter, I tarry, pursuing my heart's quest. But each morning star brings me heaven anew. Each step I take to my journey's horizon, a mirage that vanishes. My lips are parched. This endless moment of waiting. My struggle is silent, for all around me it is spring.
इस इंतज़ार हम दिल लगा हार चले इस इंतज़ार में हम दिल लगा हार चले किधर भी मगर बादलों बहार चले किधर भी मगर बादलों बहार शिकस्ता हाल है ऐसे मसाफते शब से सहर की खोज में हम आसमां के पार चले सहर की खोज में हम आसमां के पार चले इस इंतजार में तमाम बह गए आँखों से तेरे गम जाना तमाम बह गए आँखों से तेरे हम जाना शदीद सैल बला सर से हम गुजार चले शदीद सैल बला सर से हम गुजार चले इस इंतजार में क़ज़ाए इश्क़ में दारो रस्म का क्या शिकवा क़ज़ाए इश्क़ में दारो रस्म का क्या शिकवा गुज़ारनी की सो हर हाल में गुज़ार चले गुज़ारनी की सो हर हाल में गुज़ार चले कश न लपा शाम गम गुजार चले हुजूम में कश न लपा शाम गम गुजार चले इस इंतजार में हम दिल अगर चले किधर भी मगर बादलों बहार चले इस इंतजार में
My hands are now benumbed, my fingers frozen. Their heat is gone, lost forever. That heat for my fingers came from the warmth of your tender hands, clasped firmly in my fingers. Without the warmth, dear love, of your hands, my fingers are frozen, dead and benumbed, like the ash of a cold fireplace.
कपकपाते हाथ मेरे सर्द हैं अब जाने जाना। कपकपाते हाथ मेरे सर्द हैं अब जाने जाना। थी कभी इनमें तुम्हारी उंगलियों की भी हरारत, थी कभी इनमें तुम्हारी उंगलियों की भी हरारत। जब तुम्हारी और मेरी उंगलियां आपस में उलझी, कहती सुनती रहती थी बातें हजारों। जब तुम्हारी और मेरी उंगलियां आपस में उलझी, कहती सुनती रहती थी बातें हजारों। अब मगर बेजान लरसता हाथ ये तन्हा बहुत है। अब मगर बेजान लरसता हाथ ये तन्हा बहुत है। एक खला में ढूंढता रहता है फिर उंगली तुम्हारी। एक खला में ढूंढता रहता है फिर उंगली तुम्हारी। कपकपाते हाथ मेरे सर्द हैं अब जाने जाना।
At the break of day, a blazing sun leapt into the sky. Powerful, haughty, arrogant in his brilliance, he eclipsed all in his glow. Nothing held before the radiant sun. But come dusk, that self-same sun is stripped of his glory. He falls from the heavens, pale and drained of his fury. Disconsolate, bereft, seeking shelter in the bosom of the earth he once disdained. You too, I have heard, are returning to where you always belonged. In the depths of my heart, in my soul, I'm leaving my door ajar.
जो दिन चढ़ा तो जवान सूरज, जो दिन चढ़ा तो जवान सूरज, शबाब का एक ताजे ज़र्रीन पहन के निकला। बड़े तकब्बुर से आसमां पर पहुंच के नीचे ज़मीन पे देखा। ज़मीन की ज़ुल्मत को कब्ज़ करके, ज़मीन की ज़ुल्मत को कब्ज़ करके उसे लगा जैसे उसने तस्खीर कर लिए हों सभी अंधेरे, सभी अंधेरे। कमर व अंजुम भी उसके आगे वजूद अपना गंवा चुके थे, छुपे हुए थे। नशे में डूबा हुआ अकेला ही आसमां पे चमक रहा था। जो दिन ढला तो वही तकब्बुर से चूर सूरज ज़मीन के कदमों के आ गिरा है। शिकस्त खुर्दा नढाल होकर ज़मीन के सीने पे सर टिकाए लहू के आंसू बहा रहा है। शिकस्त खुर्दा नढाल होकर ज़मीन के सीने पे सर टिकाए लहू के आंसू बहा रहा है। पनाह लेने ज़मीन के आंचल में मुंह छुपाकर पड़ा हुआ है। सरकते तारीख साए जो दिन को छुप गए थे पलट चुके हैं। ज़मीन तो मादर है, ज़मीन तो मादर है, रोज़ की तरह मुशफ़क़ाना है इसका लहजा। ज़मीन तो मादर है, रोज़ की तरह मुशफ़क़ाना है इसका लहजा। सुना था वापस तुम आ रहे हो, वापस तुम आ रहे हो, इसीलिए मैंने अपने दर को खुला रखा। अपने दर को खुला रखा। शहर सारा सुकूत ख्वाब में था।
Last night, in the quiet of the sleeping town,
शहर सारा सुकूत ख्वाब में था और मैं पूरे चांद की उस रात चांदनी ओढ़े बैठी थी चुपचाप।
when I was sitting under the full moon, wearing its glow,
नर्म ठंडी हवा भी बहते हुए मेरे जख्मों को छेड़कर खुश थी।
the soft, cool breeze was feeling proud to have raked my wounds.
चांद के हाले से उतरकर ख्वाब मेरी पलकों में सिमट आए थे।
Magical dream halos glowed around my eyes.
शबनमी मोती झिलमिलाए थे। सुर्ख याकूत से गुलाबों पर और ज़मुरद से सब्ज़ पत्तों पर
Dew pearls shimmered on the ruby red rose, on emerald green leaves.
चांद उतरा था मेरे आंगन में और फिर चांदनी के लहजे में
The moon descended in my courtyard and sang songs of new desires.
रात पूरी मुझे सुनाए थे ऐसे नगमे नई उमंगों के, सुन के जिनको मेरे तसव्वुर में तेरी तस्वीर फिर उभर आई।
Hearing these songs rekindled your image in my memory.
तेरी यादों की उंगलियों ने फिर दिल के आंचल को मेरे थामा था।
Fingers of your memory tugged again at the hem of my heart.
तेरे होठों की रोशनी से फिर महफिले जामे एक चरागा था।
The light of your lips glowed in the gathering of my heart.
मेरा मेहमान था फिर सुकून उस रात, गोया पैदा हुई थी मैं उस रात।
As if complete peace had agreed to be my guest that night. As if I were born again that night.
गोया पैदा हुई थी मैं उस रात, गोया पैदा हुई थी मैं उस रात।
शहर सारा सुकूत ख्वाबों में था। शहर सारा सुकूत ख्वाब में था और मैं पूरे चाँद की उस रात चाँदनी ओढ़े बैठी थी चुपचाप नर्म ठंडी हवा भी बहते हुए मेरे जख्मों को छेड़ कर खुश थी। चाँद के हाले से उतर कर ख्वाब मेरी पलकों में सिमट आए थे शबनमी मोती झिलमिलाए थे। सुर्ख याकूत से गुलाब रात पूरी मुझे सुना ऐसे नग़मे नहीं उमंगों के सुन के जिनको मेरे तेरी तस्वीर फिर उभर आई तेरी यादों की उंगलियों दिल के आंचल को मेरे थामा था। तेरे होठों की रोशनी दिल के आंचल को मैंने थामा था। तेरे होठों की रोशनी से महफिले जाम एक चरागा था। मेरा मेहमान था फिर सुकून उस रात गोया पैदा हुई थी मैं उस रात गोया पैदा हुई थी मैं उस रात गोया पैदा हुई थी मैं उस रात।
Where shall I look for a pretext to life when medicines fail to work and prayers are answered not? In a weary chase to find a clue to the mystery of my being, should I comb the endless heavens or use myself to earth? The truth has left the realm of love. Passions beneath the farce. It seems even the legend that circles around Farhad can touch the heart no more. Your image now sails in the sea of tears that now flood my eyes, as if the moon had landed to give the odds light.
कुछ साथ दिया दवा ने ना दुआ
कुछ
कुछ साथ दिया दवा ने ना दुआ अब जाए कहाँ ढूंढने जीने का बहाने कुछ साथ दिया दवा ने ना दुआने अब जाए उफक पार हो जाए ज़मीं पर अब जाए उफक पार के हो जाए ज़मीं पर अब जाए उफक पार के हो जाए ज़मीं पर हम चल
artists are Mrs. Parvin Shere, the poet, the renowned Mr. Sudhir Narayan of Art Gallery, and accompanying vocalist Rena Grover from Toronto. Our Winnipeg sitar player, Mr. Joshua Stanton. And the translation in English by Soumya Dakshinamurthy. And the Kathak dancers, Shamala Dakshinamurthy, Lena Shah. Choreography is by Usha Sharma. This program is one in a series of events which have been organized by Manohar Academy of Arts in conjunction with a number of South Asian organizations in Winnipeg for the relief, in aid of the relief of the victims of the recent earthquake in Pakistan. I am very happy to announce that Parvin Shere has offered to donate 50% of the proceeds of the book that we are launching today, Fragments, and the 50% of the proceeds will be donated to the Save the Children organization. So if you, the book, it costs $75, so half the money goes for the earthquake relief. In addition to being a poet, she's also a painter, and she has donated 3 paintings which are on the easels over there, and the sale of these paintings, the entire proceeds go to the Save the Children organization. It's my pleasure to introduce the next speaker, Mr. Rick Walker. He's the manager of the Library Services, the Winnipeg Public Library. He's employed in the City of Winnipeg Library Department since 1982, and he became manager of Library Services, responsible for the operation of the library in 1997 as a result of the city reorganization. He's been the past president of Manitoba Library Association. He's the past president of the Canadian Association of Public Libraries as part of the Canadian Library Association. And in 2005, he has been awarded the Library Services Award by the Manitoba Library Association. It's a pleasure to
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Dakshinamurthy, for inviting me to say a few words at the launch of Fragments by Parvin Shere. This is a wonderful accomplishment. This has certainly been a visual and auditory feast for me tonight. A wonderful accomplishment for Ms. Shere and for the Manohar Academy of Arts. Whether it is the art books on the shelves of our libraries or the sculptures and paintings that grace the walls of our buildings, public art adds another dimension to the services we provide. I want to congratulate Parvin Shere and the Menorah Academy of Arts for publishing this wonderful work and certainly for this wonderful presentation this evening. And I hope soon that the book will be available within our libraries so that others can enjoy and learn from it. Thank you very much.
And now, it's my pleasure to introduce the next speaker who needs no introduction. He's Mr. Mayor, he's Mr. Chancellor, he's the public servant number one that I have ever known anywhere. He's really one of the greatest of Canadians, as I say. He's a Dr. William Norrie is a former Rhodes Scholar and, of course, Mayor of Winnipeg. And he has been a mayor for 13 years, quite a record, and perhaps one of the greatest mayors Winnipeg has had.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Dr. Murphy. I'm just delighted to be here, and my wife Helen is with me this evening. We don't often get to go out together, but I'm delighted that she's here tonight, and this has been a very, very remarkable evening. You referred, Doctor, to the fact that a building had been named after me. We had a very interesting counselor who was on our council for a long, long time, Slaw Rebchuk. Some of you may remember Mr. Rebchuk. And the bridge, which goes over the railway tracks in North Winnipeg, was named the Slaw Rebchuk Bridge after he retired from council. And we used to kid him that he was the only person that we knew that had been named after a bridge. So I expect I'll get some of that with the building as well. But it is a real pleasure to be here this wonderful evening. It's a remarkable concept of bringing us together for the issues that we talked about and heard about and listened to. The talent that we heard tonight was absolutely remarkable. Thank you all for that. Very, very much the story of Winnipeg. We're a multicultural city, and we share and cherish the contributions of all our communities, and we've experienced that tonight in spades. The arts and the artists who perform in the arts have really done something for you as an individual, and for you and your friends, and for the community, and you've had an uplifting, and you walk away a different person. I think, too, that the arts have a very important role to play in the whole concept of social development within our communities. Because it's not simply enough to have a good job and to earn a good living and to feel happy about everything. When you look around and you see what is happening in many communities where there is need and where people don't all have equality, the arts play a role in that by sort of leveling the playing field and being important to all people. And I think the very concept of being here tonight, the proceeds from the book sales, the concept that Manohar has had in supporting the people who have had this terrible, terrible disaster in Pakistan and India and in other places as well. The Canadian Children's Fund is all active in worldwide activities, and they have played a wonderful role in bringing a lot of help to children in the world and to their families. So by the support, Doctor, of the Canadian Children's Fund, Save the Children Fund, has really, I think, made the arts community reach out and be a very important force. And your academy is to be congratulated for that, because you have seen a need, you've responded to it, And the people that are here tonight have also responded as a result of your initiative. And I think that is very, very commendable. So I'm delighted to be here. I think this was a very uplifting evening to watch those performers, those lovely young ladies who have obviously not just done this on the spur of the moment. They've had a lot of training and a lot of time and a lot of commitment. And to hear the poetry read in 2 languages, to listen to the music, and to be thoroughly moved by what we have heard tonight and what we have seen, I think has been a real milestone for many of us here. So thank you for your invitation. I'm delighted to have been invited. Thank you.
I'm very, very honored and thrilled that all of you are supporting the great cause, and it reminds me of a verse of an Urdu poem, and it means that, okay, I'll give you the meaning later, I'll tell you in Urdu first, that कोई मुश्किल नहीं हिंदू या मुसलमान होना, कोई मुश्किल नहीं हिंदू या मुसलमान होना, हाँ बड़ी बात है इस दौर में इंसान होना. It means that it's not difficult to become Hindu, Muslim, Christian, or whatever. But it's a great virtue to become a human. And witnessing the poverty, the sufferings, gave me an awakening. And I felt that I was a prison inside a circle of self. And the true meaning of life I learned after I was awakened, and then this is the main reason for this publication, to help the poor. And I'm really thankful to all of you who supported, especially Dr. Dakshinamurti and his family, lovely family, and they have become my family now. And I would say that they are the example of humanity. Regardless of religion, culture, heritage, one should share this planet. It's a beautiful planet that some evil people may destroy and the upset nature. So we should work hand in hand. I remember always the lyrics of John Lennon, Imagine. And that's all I have to say. There should not be any boundary. Just love can win everything. Thank you very much.
Parvin Shere needs no introduction now, so we are presenting a plaque appreciation of what he has done for me.
Thank you.
Can I just say that I was so moved by your poetry, and I had a chance to have a look at some of your paintings, which were very beautiful and very emotionally powerful. So thank you very, very much, and for your generosity. That we do have for auction 3 pictures, paintings by Parvin Shere, and that's for silent auction. You have some time to look at it, and of course all the proceeds will go to the Save the Children organizations. And Parvin Shere will autograph the books that you buy, and of course half the money of the prize of the book goes to the Save the Children Foundation. Thank you all once again.
You must.
Why did you publish the book?
Because when I saw the sufferings of poverty, and it gave me an awakening, and the sufferings, they made me feel that I was living in a circle of self. I was a prison in a circle of self. So this is the main reason for this publication, to help the needy one. And that's all, nothing else.
Did you have fun tonight?
Very much.
That's
yes.
good. I got nothing
And I
else.
hope I succeed. And I am succeeding in my purpose. God is helping me a lot. And soon I will have to go to the second printing. And all the money I am sending to Pakistan earthquake victims. It's heartbreaking what happened. Some evil people are destroying our planet, and the Mother Nature is upset. And that's why I think so many disasters are going to happen, are happening on this planet. So we should work hand in hand without any differences of religion, culture, heritage. We are all human, and it's our planet. We should work together to save this planet and the people. So that's all I have to say.